我不嬲都中意小朋友嘅，即係隔離鄰舍嗰啲啊，小朋友我都好中意嘅。唔知點解天生就中意小朋友咯。小朋友某啲階段係最純真咯，你中意同佢哋最純真嗰面玩咯，我覺得。啱啱有嗰陣時咧，我都覺得哇好神奇啊！竟然有2個咁樣，但係頭4個月我完全唔敢開心嘅，因為我好驚啊！因為之前開頭好辛苦，因為驚咯，成日都驚自己湊得唔好咯。我覺得捱夜係辛苦，最辛苦嗰陣時，我到第2朝早我補唔到眠，跟住成個人唔舒服。最大壓力係咩咧？我驚我病。我驚我病咧會傳俾佢哋，又驚病又唔知邊個照顧佢哋咧。但係 so far 其實都真係好感恩噶啦，佢哋各方面啊 touch 有冇啲咩特別情況係啦，跟住健康院嗰啲個啲姑娘都讚佢哋啊好好啊，即係追得好好咁樣，即係所以我覺得都算係咁噶啦。Happy 係咪姨我哋好 happy？ 哎呀，你咧？你又唱歌啊？最難忘反而係喺醫院嗰2個月，其他人唔會經歷到睇到自己小朋友咁細粒咁成長噶嘛。曾經想咗好多次，最壞嘅打算，即係會唔會冇咧咁樣？好驚佢哋呢啲情況，特別耳唇嗰陣時，個心臟啊嗰啲一個炸彈咁啊！你打針打到細粒，跟住又水腫，腫到我都唔認得佢咁。跟住打完1次針，第2次針咁樣，都打3次，跟住每次打3次都好辛苦。跟住又病喎，病嘅時候佢病奄奄嗰啲樣咧，你真係嚇親，蒼白無力到咧，你真係好驚佢會有啲咩事。完全同細佬差好遠，細佬係咁喐，又已經細粒噶啦喎，跟住喊到叉晒天咁樣，真係好心痛。你諗下咁細粒嘅人，但係可以發出咁巨大嘅聲響，嗰陣時就覺得佢哋應該，承受好辛苦咯。
叫你啊，認唔認得媽媽？認唔認得啊？靚女咗啊，冇咁腫啊你。
佢哋唔會記得佢哋有幾痛苦嘅，應該係我哋先會記得啦。其實生命力真係好頑強，佢哋都令到我堅強好多咯。
I know that you're curious, I know that you're strong, but life can be furious and things can go wrong. You go, we're better off tomorrow, but who knows if we get joy or sorrow. Stay true to that fire in your heart and your soul. Don't drench your desire in what you can't control. We fly, try so hard to get there, and we might be lost but not forever.
好感動啦，終於可以一家團圓啦，返嚟㗎啦。
There's things in life you simply need to know.
知唔知媽媽？
It takes a bit of suffering, sleepless nights and wandering before you make it safely to the end, the end, the end. Don't say you're ridiculous, you're not even close. Don't wish for indifference, you're not one of those. We fall, but we always rise up through it all, it all. We get a little wiser. There's things in life you simply need to know, but sun and rain and trust and letting go. It takes a bit of suffering, sleepless nights and wondering, before you make it safely to the end. Before you make it safely to the end.
我有陣時出去帶佢睇醫生啊，出街啊，個個望到佢哋兩個之後，哇！你好犀利，一嚟兩個，哎呀好開心喎兩個。嗰刻我先覺得知道開心，嗰刻我先知道自己好幸運啊！即係上天要佢哋早啲出嚟，俾我體驗咗好多嘢。佢哋兩個好好嘅一份禮物咯。